Welcome back to Mike's Yoga channel and welcome to this full body yoga for swimmers. When you're ready, roll your mat, grab some water, and let's get started. Okay everyone, so let's start by coming into a seated position with one foot in front of the other. It doesn't matter which foot. And then from here on your next inhale, let's bring our hands up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the right hand down in the mat in line with the right hip and then reach this left arm over, feeling a nice side body stretch on the left side here. Exhale, come back to center. Again, let's inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, plant the left hand down in line with the left hip and reach this right arm over. Feeling a nice side body stretch on the right side. Exhale, come back to center. Once again, let's inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, this time let's come into a twist. So twisting to our right, bringing our right hand, right arm behind us, acting as a second spine, and then letting the left hand rest on the right leg. Just make sure you avoid the right knee. And from here, as you inhale, try and lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, just gently twist. Exhale, come back to center. Again, let's inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, twisting to the left, left hand, left arm behind you, acting as a second spine, letting the right hand rest on the left leg. Just make sure you avoid that left knee. Again, as you inhale, try and lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, just gently twist. Exhale, come back to center. Great job, you guys. From here, let's make our way into all fours. So stacking the hands right underneath the shoulders, keeping the fingers spread wide, stacking the knees right underneath the hips, tops of the feet are pushing into the mat. And once we have this nice foundation, we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow. So on your next inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round. Do a couple more, moving with your breath. Great job. From here, let's shift forward and we'll come into a high cobra. So once again, let's keep our hands stacked underneath our shoulders. Fingers are spread wide. And this time, let's extend the legs out long behind you. And from here, just push yourself up, really opening up the chest, opening up the heart. Keep the core just slightly engaged here. And on your next exhale, let's curl the toes, shift the hips up, and we'll come into a downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out your feet here, really breathing into the back of the legs, breathing into the calves, the hamstrings. And from here on your next inhale, let's reach that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee, step the right foot up in between the hands, lower the left knee down, left shoelaces down. From here on your next inhale, rise up, coming into a low lunge. So in this low lunge, let's keep this right knee over right ankle, and let's keep these hips in one line. So for some of us, we may have to draw our right hip back and bring this left hip forward. Make sure to breathe. Awesome stretch for the hips and the psoas muscle here. And option to stay here, or you can also take a twist if you like. So to take a twist, let's bring our hands together at our heart, and then on your next exhale, twisting to the right, letting the left tricep rest on top of the right leg. If you are in a twist, let's come back to center. And on your next exhale, plant the hands and step it back to downward facing dog. When you're ready, let's take it over to the other side. On your next inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee, step the left foot up in between the hands, lower the right knee down, right shoelaces down. Inhale, rise up. Again, on this side, let's keep this left knee over the left ankle and keep the hips in one line. So on this side, we may have to draw the left hip back and bring the right hip forward. Breathe. Again, option to take a twist here. So if you want to take a twist, let's bring our hands together at our heart. And on your next exhale, twisting to the left, letting the right tricep rest on top of that left leg. And if you are in a twist, let's come back to center. Exhale, plant the hands, and once again, step it back to downward facing dog. Great job, you guys. And in honor of the swimming sequence, we'll take a dolphin pose next. So in down dog, essentially just bring the forearms down to the mat and let the crown of the head hover off the mat. And exhale, lower the knees down. From here, we'll take a toe stand. So keeping the knees together, curling the toes, just simply sit back on your heels. Hands can rest in your lap. If this is just too intense for your feet, you can always uncurl the toes and sit back on your heels like this. Wherever you are, just take a few breaths here. Awesome stretch for the feet and the ankles. And on your next exhale, let's make our way onto our backs. And then once we do get to our backs, we'll take a bridge pose. So let's keep the soles of the feet planted in the mat. Let's keep our knees parallel in one line, so we don't want our knees coming out wide. We want them nice and straight. From here on your next inhale, shift the hips up. Shimmy the shoulders underneath and clasp the hands together. Breathe in here. And on your next inhale, let's bring our arms up towards the sky. Come up on the tiptoes, and then exhale. Slowly lower the spine back to the mat. And from here, we'll take a constructive rest. So let's bring this the feet as wide as the mat and let the knees knock in towards each other. One hand resting on your belly, the other one on your heart. And on your next exhale, mindfully release. From here we'll come into a reclined butterfly. So simply just bring the soles of the feet together, letting the knees open up wide, letting the hips open up naturally. You can keep the hands where they are, or you can let them rest by the sides. I encourage you to close your eyes here. And on your next exhale, let's extend the legs out long, extend the arms out long, coming into final Shavasana, taking up some space here, letting the mind and the body reap all the benefits from today's practice. And if you do have a swim meet or competition coming up later in the day, I encourage you to visualize here with how you would like that competition to go. So I encourage you to stay here for as long as you like, or if you're ready to go, we can rock up coming into a seated position of your choice. And wherever you are, let's bring your hands together at our heart. Thank you all so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. I encourage you to come back to this video, like I said before, a swim meet or even after, to help you rest and recover. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. From here, let's bring your hands up to our third eye. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Thank you so much. Namaste.